This I wanna nail sports to the bone. Top blogger, top YouTube channel. No matter which sports, here we got it covered. Subscribe and hit the notification bell.
What's up, my wonderful peeps? Sports to the bone here again, man. Shout out to all the viewers, subscribers, and the followers. Big up on yourself. All right, my viewers and subscribers. So I have a couple of stories that I want to share with you guys. Cricketing stories. Right, but before we go any further, just gonna ask you to get the golden rule out of the way, which is to hit that subscribe button, leave a like, and drop a comment. Now, I was looking at the Circle of Cricket website, well, actually their Facebook page, and I saw some cricketing news that I decided, that I'm going to share with you guys. Now, about 3 stories I want to zoom in on, in this video. Firstly, West Indies, they are likely to tour India. And, some news coming out that a couple of the New Zealand players were actually threatened prior to the Pakistan tour. Right, and we're going to be closing off the video by giving you some information about Virat and a decision that he has made of lately. Now, kicking off things with the West Indies possible tour of India. Right, so they are possibly going to be touring India as India set to get a busy campaign up and running. 2021 leading into 2022. They'll be having a home series as they are set to host New Zealand, Sri Lanka, South Africa, and the West Indies. You understand? And all of this, it is expected to get up and running after the Cricket World Cup. So we're thinking about November thereabout. So as soon as the Cricket World Cup is finished, then they will start their thing. Altogether, we are talking about 4 test matches, 3 ODIs, and all of 14 T20 internationals. Right? So a lot of cricket to be played. Now, the details are not finalized as yet, but the games are set to run all the way up to November of next year, around about November the 19th. So lots of cricket to be played, my viewers and subscribers. Not sure if West Indies, how many of the T20s West Indies will be playing, but I think they are going to be taking on maybe New Zealand in the tests, and then the ODIs and T20s to come. So a lot of cricket, my viewers and subscribers. And you know how we do it here on Sports to the Bone. Once the information is available, I will fetch it and pass it on to you guys. But so far, this is all the confirmed information that I would have seen, so I don't want to speculate anything. You understand? Just letting you know that 2021 leading into 2022 will be a very, very busy time for India as they are set to host all these teams: New Zealand, Sri Lanka, South Africa, and West Indies. And we're talking about 14 T20s, 3 ODIs, and 4 test matches combined. So a lot of cricket to be played. As soon as the details are ironed out, I will be looking at it. All right, so moving on to the next story now, guys, where the Pakistan Cricket Board is currently trying to save face as New Zealand recently decided to walk away, from their tour due to safety concerns. Now, we all know that Pakistan, they are really trying hard, working very hard to get their thing up and running once again. But because of all of those sort of violence going on over there, it's a bit rough to ask players to come and risk their safety. You understand? And what we didn't know going in is that a couple of the New Zealand players were actually threatened before the tournament or before the tour. You understand? Now the PCB, they are claiming that they are pulling out all the stops to make sure that players are safe and the management team and everybody is safe. But at the end of the day, every team will have their own security personnel that will do their checks. And you have to remember that it's not only about the cricketers. The country, once the country hear that their cricketers might be at risk, they are going to pull the plug on it. And we wouldn't want any international incident. So you better miss a couple of cricket matches, until they are able to sort things out. Not saying that I don't know how bad things are on the ground there, but they just have to be careful. You understand? So the New Zealand personnel are saying that the couple players that were threatened before the tour, they are saying that it wasn't anything serious or so. I'm gonna let you hear what the chief had to say. Now, the chief of New Zealand cricket, Heath Mills, he confirmed that the players received threats, and he stated that a lot is being said about New Zealand pulling out, but people need to understand. Yeah, and he's saying that even though they decided to pull the plug, minutes before the first ODI, it was the right decision. So they are saying that they went down to the wire, but at the end they think that they ended up, pulling off the right decision, because the PCB, they are claiming that, as I said earlier, they have provided some of the best security on the ground and everybody is safe and all of that. But in response, Mills, he's saying that the players that received the threat, they came via social media and other methods. But even though they had their experts looking into the threats, and they were proved to be not credible, they are still not going to push their luck and thing, because I guess the threat levels are the levels, the safety levels would have raised or would have heightened, after that. So it is what it is. The PCB, they are griping, yes, but New Zealand, they are holding firm, and they are saying that it was a right decision that was taken. You understand? And at the end of the day, as I said, we don't want anything to happen to any of our cricketers. We don't want to hold a country's pass against them. But at the end of the day, you still have to be careful. We know all of the things that would have happened over there in Pakistan before. Can't even go into any specific details or call certain words because of the YouTube algorithm might kick off the video. You understand? But we have to be mindful. We have to be mindful, and even though we are being entertained, but we still have to look at the fact that we can't put entertainment over player safety. And I am assuming that they would have struck up some amount of deals, that's a PCB, with maybe media personals over there, all the different sponsors chipping in and waiting for their thing to be advertised. But at the end of the day, as I said, my viewers and subscribers, we still have to be careful. Now, time for the final story, and it has to do with Mr. Cricket himself, Virat Kohli. Right, but before we go any further, just gonna remind you guys to go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you have not yet subscribed. Also, turn on the post notification bell, so once a video is uploaded or once we go live, you will be one of the first to be notified that we are up and running. All right, so Virat Kohli, he has decided, that he's going to be stepping aside as regards to the RCB team, right? We're talking about the captaincy. He has decided that once the IPL is up this year, he will be stepping down as captain. And, Virat Kohli seems to be making a lot of big decisions of lately. He just walked away from captain in the India white ball, T20 team. So, I think the 50 over team will be in that also, but he's making some big decisions there, my viewers and subscribers. And as we would have indicated before, Rohit Sharma more than likely will step in and fill that role. But it could be the case where Virat Kohli wants to zoom in more on his own performance. His runs has actually, I wouldn't want to say dried up, but the Virat Kohli that we would have that we would have grown to love and come used to as regards to scoring runs, he hasn't been that way of lately. So he might be looking to focus some more on his individual performance, especially where Test cricket is concerned. And the mere fact that he has a young family, we have to look at that also. Remember that in that tour against England, he had left to go and support his wife while she was giving birth. So a man would have given a whole lot of time to India cricket. So I guess he just want to make sure that when it comes on to his family, he's there. and giving up certain amount of responsibility. I guess that would free him up somewhat and would also allow him to focus more on his batting. So that is basically it for this video, my viewers and subscribers. Hope you guys would have enjoyed it and hope you guys would have gotten some information that you weren't aware of. So I'm gonna leave this one right here for now. Sports to the bone, keeping you informed. Please remember to like, share, leave us a comment. If you have not yet subscribed, please go right ahead and subscribe to the channel. I'm out.